When Kimery Park reopened last year, there was all kinds of excitement generated because of the renovations that took place. And now there's a new wave of excitement as the spring softball season nears. And with me is Nathan Neighbors, who's the Sport Recreation Operations Manager. Welcome, Nathan.
Hey, welcome. Good to be here. It is that time of the year again where we are to start signing up for youth softball and adult softball. It's February 27th is our youth deadline for softball, and our adults has just started, and the youth is $40 per child. And like I said, we end February 27th.
Okay, so mark your calendars for that registration date.
Right.
What about adults?
The adults, it starts actually today.
Okay.
So it'll go until
by the time people see this program, it'll already be underway.
Yep, right. And then we'll start playing the youth in April, and then the adults will actually start playing in they'll start playing in mid to late March.
So exactly where will they be playing?
They will be playing at Kimery Park. We do have a new phase. We're renovating the foul territory warning tracks right now, and that's through the last round of GIF, and our city board approved the meet the end of the funding to make our fields completely ADA accessible, wheelchair accessible, and it has actually a safety rating now of a 6 foot on the because we're all concussion very conscious now, especially in sports management. So we'll be able to take care of that.
That's so exciting. So you'll be safer and more accessible to make it easier for everyone to come out and play softball and enjoy themselves.
That's right.
And GIF refers to general
improvement funds.
Yes, general improvement funds, which are generated by the state of Arkansas.
Right.
And that's been a big help to Kimery Park.
Yes, big time. Our local legislatures and A&P came in and helped us out last year, and they've been a big part. And we've actually just now landed the 5A state championship for high school fast pitch at Kimery, and a lot of that was due to the improvements. It was we got that bid unanimously. We found out Thursday, so
partnerships have really paid off.
Big time.
So let's go back to registration. How exactly do you register?
Okay, we've tried to create 4 different ways to register this year, as opposed to the one bringing the single sign up. Sign-ups do go out to the schools, but there's also ways to obtain them. You can get on our website, www.cityhs.net, click on Sport Recreation, download the form. From then you can call us in, pay over the phone. You can mail it in to 108 Pleasant Street. And all this information is on the registration form. You can email it in to us, pay over the phone, or we have a 24-hour drop box that you can access if you're in a hurry or if we're gone. Out and about in the community, you can come by, drop it in anytime, even over the weekends. We do get it. We call, confirm, and give you the receipt number. And then also you can come in and pay, face to face. That way, if you have any additional questions, we can fill them right there.
Mm-hmm. And so, would you mention again your address of your physical office location?
We're located at 108 Pleasant Street. It's right behind Bank of the Ozarks Arena, behind the convention center. We're really at the intersection of Church and Pleasant. It's right where Pleasant Street starts. It's in a little house, turned office space, and it has the sport recreation signage out there.
So the ways that Nathan has described, you don't have to come down to the office
That's right.
at all.
That's right.
But if you want to meet Nathan, which is a bonus, then come on down to his office and register face to face in the old-fashioned way. It's not a bad idea.
Right. And hopefully by the time they're seeing this, we will have our PayGov, where they can pay online. So participants can pay online by then, but it's not up and working as of right now.
So high tech is right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
Okay, very good. So you mentioned when the season starts. How long does it last?
The seasons typically last, because we do break them up into separate divisions and seasons. So usually they last about 8. The youth lasts about 8 weeks. The adult lasts about 10 weeks. So we're looking once these get started to be the late spring, early summer when they finish. Then we'll start up our summer leagues, which segue into fall, which segue into early winter, which kind of goes full cycle. So really we're playing softball about 9 to 10 months a year.
That's amazing. So do you expect an even bigger turnout of teams this year than last year?
We do, especially how we're going to schedule it and kind of break everything down and start a little bit early. It's going to allow us to allocate more field space for more teams, and we've always had a supply and demand because we are limited to 4 fields here in Hot Springs for 40,000 plus participants as far as in the city, and then we also serve the county's only. So we have a big demographic to fill, and 4 fields. It really becomes a scheduling, kind of, you got to be kind of artistic about how you schedule.
You have to know what you're doing.
That's right.
And the surface has also helped you to be able to get a lot more
Oh, yeah.
playing time.
Yep. Because it guarantees
And less
an event.
downtime.
That's right, and it guarantees an event. You know, because we have 22 tournaments already scheduled for this year, and so those are people that are looking at it saying, "Hey, we're guaranteed the event. We're going to go ahead and they're the people have already committed because weather becomes, it's not a factor anymore." So.
Well, that guarantee is, I'm sure, very important
Oh,
to the
yeah.
players. That's
Oh, yeah.
exciting. And for those of you who weren't around, perhaps moved to town after
Right.
last year, that's when all of the drainage problems of the past sort of went away.
Right. All right. There's actually underground drainage that kind of runs out to daylight from the fields because we lost one game last year to weather, and it was because of lightning, not rain. So.
You cannot beat that.
Right, and it was
That
one of
is
the wettest.
amazing.
It was one of the wettest springs on record. So.
Not to mention the fields are absolutely beautiful.
They are. They are. It really looks good. And once we do this last installment, they're going to really start to pop, and it's going to come full circle, and we'll be completed with that infield renovation.
So do you encourage people to just come out and watch
Yeah,
the softball?
come out and watch. Come out and be a part. I mean, it is addictive. I mean, you'll get out there, and then all of a sudden you're going to want to play because we do offer for everyone, whether it be 4-year-old kids to 80-year-old adults. I mean, and all skill levels are encompassed because we do group them together based on that. So it's not it's there for beginners as well as people that play on weekends and tournaments and travel.
So don't be shy to sign
That's
up.
right. That's right.
And is there any fee to come and watch?
Oh, no, there's no admission. Now tournaments there might be some, but as far as general like through the week play, local leagues, no, it's free. It's something it's the best entertainment you can get for free.
How wonderful! And there's play equipment for the kids in the
Yep,
whole
that's right.
family.
That's right.
can
We have a
ball.
handicap accessible playground that all kids can play on. We have a tot lot, and there's plenty of room to run around and walk, and exercise. So.
Well, Nathan, thanks for the update.
You bet.
We need to have you come back soon and talk about summertime. But
I'd
in
love
the
to.
meantime, go down and check out Kimery Park and certainly come to some softball. It'll be an exciting spring. Thank you so much,
You're welcome.
Nathan, for joining us. And next week, we'll bring you more city news.